the guru of Squad Double Zero, the assassin like no other. Yes, I'm the best at what I do. I am a cousin of the Zodiac family. Now, this video has been a few weeks coming. Actually, how many weeks coming? A few to several weeks. I'm not sure at this point. Speak 123. He knew about it first. A few other people I told about. I was asked, and it's funny because I was already going to do this video, but things have come up, other stuff, other matters, other videos I do and whatnot. But someone even asked, yo, what more of that Hunter greatness? What more than discussion videos? And I'm like, they on the way. Now this video I've already done one. You can go check that out. The link will be in the description box below. Hunter Final Clash, and this video kind of sort of as a premise kind of fills in part of that long standing thing from here on out, even though in that video I didn't even talk about the new continent, which I think that needs to be a separate video after this one and the next one, okay? Because while Yoshihiro Togashi's on hiatus again, and at first, let me say this. At first, many of us were skeptical about this whole back thing, because he's known for these hiatuses, even though he's not the worst. Miura is worse than him with Berserk, and they're even worse than Miura. But, like for example, there's one manga that's been like 4 decades, still ongoing, only like 60-some chapters. Anyways, the point is, heart problems, near 50. Okay, now we have legit reason to be concerned. Regardless, he continues. You see it. Hunter, Civil War. Let me check something real quick. Alright, it's not important at this time. Hunter, Civil War. Yes. This is what I suspect to see. Okay. Let me premise this by saying what I think is gonna happen, at least rudimentarily, in a framework situation with this whole Dark Continent situation. After they leave the new continent, which I'll address at least a few of my thoughts on what's gonna pop off in the new continent before they enter the DC, right? They're gonna be there a while. I think Gene Freaks is gonna end up killing Pariston Hill. It's gonna be a great battle. Pariston ain't no joke. People, power wise, skills wise, this dude ain't a joke. He says he's gonna have to beat him cerebrally. That's because this dude is not stupid. Understand that. This is Hunter. These dudes aren't stupid when it comes to combat. At least the top tiers, or the top tiers. I think other events are gonna happen. Most people are gonna. Well, I can't say most, but there's gonna be some bodies. Let's just put it that way. There's gonna be some bodies. People are saying Chado. I think Chado's gonna survive. Maestro possibly. Kurapika definitely. I eventually see the Phantom Troop heading down there, the Zodiac family heading down there, Dark Continent. I see possible Critter Clan members. Kurapika talks to him, he finds out more, and I'll get more into that in my Meteor City arc video, which will be the next discussion video after this one. Phantom Troop, let's see. Now, some people are saying, Kurapika, Togashi already said Kurapika and the Phantom Troop are dying. We'll see what happens there. It's Togashi, he may change his mind, who knows. Whatever, we'll see what he means. We don't know when that's going to take place, but we'll see. What else say? Freaks family may have originated from the Dark Continent. It's a large possibility. The Zodiac family's probably got some folks over there. Large possibility. And other things. Beyond's obviously not going to... Beyond the terror. My friends would, in Hangouts know that Beyond... It's like stage, and but let me not go to deviate too far. Anyways, all this junk's gonna pop up. Now, I believe it will be a time skip, 5-year time skip, and I've said this. Gon Freaks, Gon needs this 5-year time skip. He heads down to the DC, right? And then things pop off. We don't know. They stay in East, move out west. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Anyways, we come back after the Dark Continent arc. I don't know how many years are gonna pass. Gon comes back. Hopefully, they do some business. They do some traveling. Gon matures. Maybe he's in his mid-20s, late 20s, maybe early 30s. Who knows? By this point, they come back. And things are going to have popped off with the Hunter Association. We already begin to see splits, rifts, factions. Okay, we saw that in the election arc, the Hunter election arc. And even before so, Chimera Anarch and those two are specifically a little bit hints here and there throughout the story. So factions, okay? And dude's gonna be playing manipulative games. Now, Pariston Hill might be out of the way, but it's a doorway for other opportunities. And concerns, you already see trying to restructure the way the Hunter Association works. When you have a dude like Hisoka known as a murderer, they call him a murderer. Yo, the rules don't apply to the Hunters pretty much. You know, there's no limits on what the Hunters can do. And there's politics with the nations. There's the regionally V5 with the V6 and Kakin. I think they'll play a part, but again, I'll deal with more of them in the Meteor City discussion video we do afterwards. Don't know when, but that's gonna come. When you look at all these factors, there's gonna be split, and there's gonna be a civil war. There's gonna be conflict within the Hunter Association. And normally you could say, well, it's just going to be political. Why are you saying a civil war? These are hunters. This is Hunter Hunter. I mean, it's Dark Shonen, but this is a Hunter Hunter. You see how these dudes get down. It's going to come to blows, man. Hunter Association, and whichever side comes out on top, that's the side that's going to lead. And how that's going to be structured, I don't know, because I believe I generally foresee it. Okay, the foreshadowing that Gon's not going to be pure innocent. Some are predicting, I think Charles Enemy was one of them, that said, shout out to Charles, shout out to Speech, shout out to anybody. Leader Squad 00, that's Charles. But possible Gon final villain. Now I could foresee that happening. There's a large possibility. Okay, even though villain in Hunter x Hunter is quite questionable at times. But regardless, Gon possibly going evil, or at least immoral, heavily immoral. He has no qualms killing. He has no standard of morality. He's none. It's not that he's evil. He just doesn't have any. And it's not even from just immaturity. He just likes what he likes, and that's it. That's it. He's a good-natured kid from the country, from the rural era, but, you know, Gon's morality. It's not like even Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy. It's not in question. He just doesn't have any. Yeah, he does do some moral actions, but he has no set of morals. He's no set of ethics. No. His concept of justice is if it affects him personally. That's his concept of justice. You feel what I'm saying? We saw that clear, full blown. Well, we saw that earlier in Yoku City, Greed Island, and definitely the Chimera Ant arc. Oh my goodness, yo, the Chimera Ant arc, full blown showcase. And then, of course, you know, I hinted at what was shown with his transformation against Neferpitou, I should say, Pito, right? Anyways, so all this is going down, and out of this, you know, to make a long story short, because I don't know how Togashi's gonna structure this is I don't even know, maybe 150, 200 chapters down the line. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Oh dang, that would make Hunter x Hunter longer than I expect. I said around 600 something. I mean, he could condense it. Depends on how he wants to rock with it. But if it goes 700-800, it would make sense too. But anyways, down the line, however long Togashi does, in a few arcs, this happens. And this will, the ramifications, well, it wouldn't have to be a long arc, but the ramifications of this will lead into the Meteor City arc, where I say Kurapika will go to Meteor City, especially if you learn some information from the Kurta clan. Okay, he begins and he goes to seek out Corolla Lucifer, and I think Nobunaga dies in the process. Okay, even though people are saying, well, you know how Corolla feels about him killing a member, Kurapika being on your side and having a good sit down talk. Look, Lucifer is a very logical man. Okay, believe that or not, very logical man, and them having a discussion, and him saying, look here, I'm willing to, you know, he could possibly, you know, shove some stuff aside. The chain user, it would be some great character development, because there is more, because coming to Meteor City, and I'm expecting, and again, I will get more into Meteor City, what may pop off in that arc. But Kurapika being, you know, accepted as part of his family tree, because he belongs. That's where he belongs. Honest, that's where he belongs. But again, we'll deal with that at another point. Killua going back to the Zodiac family. Okay, becoming the leader of the Zodiac family. Now, whether Silver dies in the Dark Continent, a lot of people putting him up there, top tier. But definitely, it's been foreshadowed, to say the least, on several occasions by Silver himself, that Killua will be leader of the Zodiac family. But I can't wait to see Maha Zodiac, Yoda 2.0, Maha, the hype, the only enhancer in these Zodiac family that we are aware of. We have not seen Grandma, we haven't seen what Mom do. Well, we see a little bit what Pops can do, but we ain't really, you know what I'm saying. But oh yeah, I also predict once again that eventually, definitely in the Civil War, Hisoka killing Illumi would work wonders. Killua, either Killua or Hisoka's killing Illumi, because Illumi, he's too much a wild card. He's too much a rogue. He about what he about. He ain't about the family. He ain't about the fam, nah. But even though Killua was young, him leading the family makes sense. Don't know how long Zeno, Grandpa's gonna live. Don't know how long Maha, but they're gonna be there. Him leading the fam. So the three factions. Again, I kind of get this from the concept, even though I haven't quite got there. Togashi already set up, in the Three Kings saga. Go back to Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. Gon representing the Hunter Association. Him being Instinct. You have Killua with the Zodiac family. He being the most intelligent. Although, maybe not the most cerebral, but the most intelligent. And Kurapika being the most powerful. Now, which the interesting part about is Kurama was the cerebral one, like Kurapika for the longest, but we saw Yoko Kurama, you know what I'm saying? So, him being the most powerful in the series is highly probable. I'm talking about Kurapika here. But these are my thoughts. What are yours? The Unexpected One, like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts once again, and till next time, y'all, have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. Man, whenever Togashi comes back, this new continent arc's gonna be fire. I'm just telling y'all, it's gonna be phenomenal. Y'all already know that, though.